what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So we got my first sort of progress on the custom chassis for the 1966 Fleetside pickup. So this might be a long video, so sit back and relax, because I'm going to go over the whole kit, what you're going to be using on the kit, and what you're going to be putting in your parts bin, and what you're going to be cutting out. So I did an unboxing on this a few days ago, whenever this video is coming out. Card to it ways right there if you want to see the unboxing of this. But this is a full 3D printed chassis kit for the Revel kit, which I'll show you right here for this beautiful kit. I just did an unboxing video on this, so I'm not sure when I'm posting this video. Could be this weekend or Tuesday, who knows. But I did an unboxing on this, so check out that video. But this is the donor kit we are using, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you what accessories I'm gonna be putting on to the kit, because I did 3D print some bunch of stuff for it. But for right now, for this part of the video, I'm gonna go ahead and show you the donor kit and what you're gonna be using and what you're not gonna be using and all that fun stuff. So let's get to it. So you are gonna be using obviously the cab, of course, of the truck. For this kit. So the only thing you are going to be cutting, yes, you are going to have to do some cutting. So the things you are going to have to be cutting is you're not going to be using any of these fender wells, or the fender wells. So you are going to be cutting to right here where the hinge is. So you're going to be cutting this out right here, and you're going to be doing these guys, because you're not going to be using those, because obviously it's a lowered, and this is where the wheels are going to have to peek through. So the fenders, you are going to be scrapping those. But other than that, that's pretty much about it for the cab. Everything else you're going to be using. So get your back on there, get all this stuff on there, the roof, whatever. So the cab, only thing you're going to be cutting is fenders. Let's move on to the bed. And yes, you are going to be cutting the bed. So for the bed, you are going to be using the whole edge, the outside, of course. The only thing you're going to be cutting is what you're going to be doing in this whole inside. Wheel wells, the bed, everything. You're going to be cutting all of this out. So yes, it's going to take some time. Get your panel line scriber and just keep scribing until it comes out nicely. Then obviously you're going to do some sanding. But yes, this whole insert is going to be gone. You can probably keep on these tailgate hinge. So just cut around those. But yes, you are going to be doing all this inside. So this inside is going to be all gone. So yes, you are going to have to do some surgery to this kit, and it's going to take some bit of time and cutting, but that's what you have to do to get this chassis kit to fit. So let's go on to the trees, what you're going to be using or not. So start off with the chassis tree. Of course, you are not going to be using this. And don't throw these parts out, guys. Yeah, I know you're not going to be using the majority of this kit, but don't throw it out, because I'm sure you could do something cool with this chassis. Just put it in parts bin. If you're not used to it, then you can probably sell on eBay, because people will buy these. So, but you are going to be doing the whole chassis. Basically, this little guy right here, you are going to be using if you're going to be using the kit dashboard, so you are going to be using the steering column. The radiator, it's optional, and I'll show you why. But the chassis kit does not come in a radiator, and the radiator does not go on front of the engine. It's actually going to go into the bed. But the radiator you are going to be using if you want, but you will not be using these side pieces. So you are going to have to cut these edge pieces out, and you're just going to be using the radiator if you want. The radiator shroud, you're not going to be using that, because like I said, it's not going in the front where the engine is. So you're going to be doing that. But the only thing you're going to be using is the steering column, and if you want, you can use the radiator. But that's optional. The radiator is optional, and I'll show you why. But that's it for that tree. Let's move on to the engine tree. For this chassis kit, you are deleting the whole engine. You are deleting the bench seat. You will be using the radiator surround and grill, because you are using the stock grill. Firewall, you are going to be deleting. Now the door panels is optional. It's totally optional for you if you still want to do like a sort of clean interior. You don't want to do a strip interior, because I did the unboxing. This kit, it does come with, I can't really show you, but it does come with a stripped, door panels. So if you want to use these clean door panels still, you could probably still use them. Just glue them onto the new interior. But again, the kit does come in interior panels, so you will be doing these. But like I said, these are optional as well. So optional, and you will be using this. But the engine gone, bench seat gone. Again, parts bin. Okay, next tree. It contains your roof. Obviously, you can be using the roof, so keep that. Interior, again, deleting this because a whole new interior is right there. So you're gonna be deleting all this. Exhaust, again, deleting. You're deleting all this. Dry shaft gone. Fan gone. This is optional. You can use the heater if you want. It's optional. The suspension gone. Firewall. The dashboard, it's optional because the Miguel does not include the dashboard for this kit. So if you want to use this dashboard, you can. You just gotta do some cutting to get it around the frame or the roll cage. But the dashboard is optional, but you definitely can use it. You just gotta have to do some cutting. But steering wheel or dashboard and steering column you will be using if you want. Everything else, pretty much scrapping except the roof. Okay, next up, what's this? These are your tailgate. So this is your tailgate, tail lights, tail light tailgates, bed tail lights. You will be using these still, so keep those, and also your chain. So you will be using those if you want to. Spare wheel, delete. Wheels gone. You're not using any of these wheels, and obviously your tailgates you will be using, of course, and also back of your bed. Or cab you will be using. So these are using, everything else will be gone except your tailgate or tail bed parts. Okay, last white motor tree. Obviously you're gonna be still using the hood. Yes, you can still use your hood even though the wheels are still going inside the engine bay. You can still use the hood because the hood on this is raised up. It has these edges and the wheels will still clearance the hood. So the hood parts you will be using. Obviously the front suspension gone. Battery keep because it does not include the battery, so you'll keep in battery. The brake cylinder or brake master cylinder you can keep this because it does not include in the kit, so obviously keep this. The pedals keep because the Miguel's interior does not include any pedals, so keep the pedals. And the steering wheel keep unless you want to go with the aftermarket steering wheel, but definitely keep the steering wheel. And obviously the rear end, you will be doing this as well. Okay, next up, chrome tree. Most of this you'll be using, except the, the baby moons. You'll be doing those because those are for the stock wheels. Tailgate you'll be using, or tail bumper and front bumper you'll be using. The grill obviously you'll be using. The rear view mirror you'll be using. The outside mirrors, it's optional. You can use them if you want to. Windshield wiper you will be using. So basically majority of this chrome tree you'll be using except the baby moons. Clear parts, of course, you can be using all these clear parts except the windshield washer fluid. And then if you're keeping the dashboard, you're still going to be using the dashboard clear part for the gauge cluster. And obviously, you're still using the tail lights. The wheels or the tires, obviously you're going to be doing the tires because you're not going to be using the new wheels because this kit does come with nice bigger meteor tires and wheels. So these are going to be doing, keep these guys. Everything like I said, you're not going to be using in this kit. Keep it, especially these tires. I mean, you can definitely use these on a different kit. So that's pretty much about it for the kit, what you're going to be doing and keeping. So if you missed something, obviously rewind. So let's go ahead and move on to the aftermarket chassis kit from Miguel. So again, website link in the description to this kit if you are interested in it. Link to it is in the description or in the pinned comment. So let's go ahead and show you the add-ons I'm going to be doing to this kit. So we get the roll cage. And again, if you want any more in-depth detail on this, I did an unboxing on this, or unbagging you want to call it. So, but let's go ahead and show you the parts I'm going to be adding. So Miguel did not offer a dashboard. Again, you can use the kit dashboard, but I kind of want to use more custom dashboard We have like a touch screen and stuff on it because it's obviously a custom truck. He's not going to use the stock dashboard. So I 3D printed this dashboard. I mean, it looks amazing. I got some gauge clusters, decals obviously going to be using. And then they got a touch screen, so it's really cool. And I measured it and sized it to the frame or the roll cage, and it fits perfect. I mean, it does not wobble in there at all. So that's gonna look amazing. So again, if you can definitely use the kit dashboard. You're just gonna have to do some cutting, but that is still doable. But I went ahead and 3D printed this. Miguel, he did not include a dashboard, a custom dashboard for this kit, but me and him were talking, and he said he might consider doing a dashboard after I showed him this. So he said that might make a lot of people happy with a custom dashboard. Definitely makes me happy because obviously I did this and it's really cool. A custom truck, you're gonna be doing a custom dashboard with, you know, like a touch screen and more like a modern looking gauge cluster. So, and then yeah, we got that going and definitely makes me happy. And Miguel might do that in the future, and I'll let you know if he does. Then for the additional interior parts, I did 3D print a new racing steering wheel. So that is right there. New pedals, open pedals. It's an automatic transmission, so I might delete the clutch pedal because it's an automatic truck. And then I did also get an automatic shifter, which I'll show you. I'll just take out a bag. Okay, automatic shifter. Right there. Miguel does offer a shifter, automatic shifter on his website. This is not the one, but it's, you know, I had it playing out a while ago. Then I got a dashboard, because I did find this dashboard on Coats 3D, which is pretty cool. It's a free file, I mean, and it came with the actual gauge for the dashboard, so I might put this on, so it'll go on similar like this on top. Wicked cool. So consider I might be using that. And then we do have the dashboard also came with a radio type deal, so wicked cool. And yes, it does come with a touch screen, like I said, but just imagine that a touch screen is probably for, you know, all of the features the truck has. So, but really cool. So that's the only thing we adding to the interior. He doesn't include new seats, of course. So this is in the kit right here. So really cool. We do get a new engine, which I'll show you the engine right here. Yes, you are getting a big block Chevy engine, of course. He did not include, or for me, he did not include any distributor for it. You might get it if you order this kit, but Miguel offers a brand new distributor kit on his website. So just go to his website and find a distributor kit, and this is it right here. And he has two different versions, one that's kind of poking through, and one that's already pre-drilled for wires, and that's one I downloaded and put up. So I'll put a whole bunch because I'm pretty sure I'm using these on different kits, but we're using Miguel's distributor wires, or distributors. For also, speaking of the engine, you are getting a dual carb filter intake. So there's intake, and there's your one filter, and there's the second one right there. Miguel does also offer a bunch of intakes for this engine that fits particularly to this engine. So if you get this kit and you don't want to use that intake, the dual carb filter intake, he does offer a bunch of intakes. I just put up a few. I downloaded a few files, and here is one of them. He has the stacks, which is really cool. So you can put that on instead of the carbs, or instead of filters. Wicked nice. He does also have the vertical version of these stacks. Wicked cool. Again, these go directly onto the engine, so no modification needed. Then one more thing, we got the big filter right here. This is a big boy right here. This is the one that I might use. I'm not sure yet. With a nice big filter in the front, wicked cool. You can do carbon fiber on this or body color, whatever you want to do. So we got a bunch of those, and he also offers a dual carb filter, which just has the regular filters. I'm not sure what I did with the intake, but here's these guys, and the detail on these guys are just incredible. So there's a bunch of intakes he can use on his engine. Miguel offers them in his website. So if you don't want to use the stock intake that comes with this kit, you can of course go on his website and download or buy these intakes from him. with the kit. So another thing we changing, he does offer these beautiful wheels. I mean, there's not wrong with these wheels. These look absolutely insane, but I might go with something different. Miguel said he might do something for me particularly. He might also he might put it on the website as well so you can buy it. But for now, I'm gonna wait till Miguel see what he does. I told him he knows I have to do it because I did find these wheels instead, and these wheels look amazing. It's a 2-piece wheel, so you get the ring and obviously the wheel itself, and obviously the tire. So I'm thinking of using these right now, but Miguel said he's gonna print out a different set of, or update a file for me particularly, and I want to see if he does that. If he doesn't, I got these wheels. These wheels obviously look amazing, but I want to see what Miguel does, and Miguel said he's gonna send me the file once he gets it updated. But if he doesn't get it on time or whatever, I got these wheels, and these wheels just look really cool. So definitely using those unless Miguel gets his out. But wheels, I'm gonna be definitely changing the wheels. Nothing wrong with the kit wheels. I mean, those wheels look amazing. And a few more things I'm gonna be changing. Like I mentioned, the radiator, it's optional, but the radiator does not go on the front of the engine anymore. It's deleted. If you look up pictures of the real truck, there is no radiator on the front because it's custom. The radiator is in the back. So for this one, I might particularly put it back here, right here, because this is still the bed. So obviously I do have a 3D printed, you know, electric fan. So wicked cool in radiator stuff. So we got the cat right there, there's the fan, there's the shroud, and obviously there's the radiator right there. Wicked cool. And then we got the radiator hoses and stuff for it. So I'm going to be using a new radiator. Again, it's optional if you want to use the kit one, but I don't think the kit one will look too good in my opinion. So I'll give you a little mock-up on what's going to look. I gotta make a bracket for it, but this is how I'm going to mount mine. Like that. Then have the fan and stuff. So wicked cool. Then obviously we have the radiator hoses go on the bottom of the interior and the actual engine. So wicked cool. So we're gonna go ahead and stuff in a new radiator. This is not included in the kit either. And then one more thing. Since this is a lowered truck, you're not gonna be driving it like that, especially over bumps. So this is also aftermarket. One of the guys sent me a file a while ago. He gave me an airbag. What the hell? What was this? Airbag compressor kit. So we got the tank, get the compressors, and we got the controls right there. So I'm gonna be putting in the airbag compressor kit. I'm gonna make a bracket that goes into the bed. It kind of goes across here and mount these up and do some wires and connect them to each suspension because it's going to have, I want hydraulic suspension arms or suspension, so when he's driving the truck it'll go up, but when I'm building it, obviously I'm going to have it in down position because it's sitting there. But I think this would be a cool addition to have the airbag, you know, parts on there. So wicked cool. So those are not included in the kit either. So basically the things that is not included in the kit is the dashboard, the steering wheel, these intakes, the radiator, those, and these wheels are not included in the kit. And also the, well, I'm not sure what Miguel is, but he might include it. He might include the distributor, but if he doesn't, that is also not included, especially that many. So, but everything else is included in the kit. So this is all right here is also our aftermarket. I'm possibly gonna be using this intake because this intake looks amazing, especially the way I'm gonna take this build. And I'll give you an update what I'm doing, what my plans are. But this is just a breakdown of what you're gonna be using on the kit, what you're gonna be scrap building or scratching and getting rid of, and all that fun stuff. But alright guys, that's it for this video. But until my next video, this is an awesome project. Definitely gonna be starting building it after I'm done editing this video and getting out to you guys. But alright guys, until my next video, I'll catch you all next time. Take it easy.